Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Steel City Motors and another vehicle highlight. Today we're doing one of those absolute hidden gem type vehicles that we sometimes get into the dealership. It's one of the really clean older trucks with a really nice engine in it. So today we are getting into this 2004 Dodge Ram 1500 SLT with the 5.7 liter Hemi. And this is one of those trucks that honestly, it came in here, caught my eye instantly. This is the type of stuff that I like. This is my flavor of vehicle, so to speak. So this video is gonna be one of them hard ones because honestly, I just want to take it home. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to list it. I want to keep this thing. But let's get into it and show you how cool this older truck is. So starting off with the obvious, it's in a really good condition for its year and its mileage. This is sitting at right around 280,000 with a little bit of change. This has very good clear coat condition for a truck of its age. It has very little clear coat imperfections, and it's got two little bits of cosmetic on the front right here, and everything else is super duper clean. As you can see, the chrome is really clean, that bumper's really clean, you know, not a lot of fading on the headlights at all. Beautiful 20-inch chrome wheels, and as you can see, that paint looks really beautiful on the side of the truck. Same thing with the tail lights, practically no fading on the tail lights, which is great. We've got the towing package back here with the hitch and the setup right here if you want to change your hitch out. Got some chrome tailpipes back here that can be polished down. They're still in good condition as well. Nice little tires on it, and the stance of this vehicle. I just love the stance. I want to say that it was either stock like this or it was leveled out, but I love just the ride height and the fitment that you have on it. So let's get into the interior before we jump into the performance. So starting out with the cab, you've got kind of the typical setup. You've got the power mirror controls, power windows, auto on that front. We've got the locks and the door locks out here, kind of typical handle. Then we have the power adjustments on the front seat, which is definitely nice for an older vehicle. It does not like having its door open. It will let you know about it. So let's close the door before we get into the cabin. So very typical cluster. It's got that analog kind of setup right here. Kenwood AM FM radio, little pop socket that somebody put up here for the phone. And then we've got the typical cigarette lighter style outlet over here, and there is one in the console. And we have centralized climate control. The AC does blow really nice and cold. We've got what was designated as an ashtray but can be used as like a small storage compartment. And then we've got the cup holders over here that can be folded away. Very clean carpet over here for an 04. Very nice and clean upholstery on the front and in the back, which we gotta love because, you know, well-preserved older vehicles are honestly a hidden gem in and of themselves. The only little bit of cosmetic is right here on that center console, a little bit of typical wear. And then with the console, we also have storage in it as well with that outlet that I was mentioning earlier. The only other bit of cosmetic that we have here, it's a fairly clean headliner, not a lot of spots on that at all, is the housing right here on those bolts. Now jumping into the back right here, we have got the back seat that's really nice and clean. Good little bit of room on it, even with the seats all the way back. And I love driving like they stay from the back seat, so I'll move all the way back and I recline back a good little bit. These seats do fold up for storage. They're 60/40, so that side also folds up as well for storage, which you gotta love when you have a work truck situation where you're just trying to move stuff. So it's great to have that extra bit of space. And we also have these child locks back here for if you have your kiddos in the car and you don't want them randomly opening the door mid-drive. Ask me how I freaking know that. My husband actually did that as a kid and scared the crap out of his parents, so you gotta love that too. So here we go. Here as well we have that folding seat, got the jack, and here is the amount of room you get with this vehicle with the seats folded up. This is something that Rams are known for, having a good little ample bit of space back here. Even with the smaller cab design, this is a quad cab, but having full doors and storage space is definitely a huge plus. All right, let's get into my favorite bit about this vehicle, and that is the performance. That 5.7 liter Hemi and the internals are incredibly clean, so let's show you that now. The hood latch is actually located down here below the steering column, and as you can see, the steering column is adjustable, so that is great. It's actually a power adjustable steering column, so you can move things when the vehicle is on. All right, super easy to pop the hood and release it. It's just a little bit of a hold process because it has actuators that are not fully pressurized, so we are going to be working on that if needed, but it is a really light hood. It's really easy to unlatch, but as you can see, super clean internals for an 04. This is a 5.7 liter Hemi V8. This is the Magnum model that they put out. Look at how new that radiator is. Super new. Somewhat of a fresh part that they put in here. As you can see, the general bay is in really good condition for its age, and it sounds absolutely beautiful when you turn it on. Just giving you a little more of a 360 to that engine bay. That's something that us truck people definitely love to see, something that's a bit older but in great condition nonetheless. So let's crank her up. Right before I crank it up, I do want to show you those all-weather floor mats that it comes with. So it's really cool that it comes with its original stuff. All right, let's get this baby started. Dang. That clean, smooth crank that it's got going on right now. As you can see, mileage is actual. It's 285,014. No dash lights besides the fact that I'm not wearing my seatbelt. AC blows nice and cold. Doesn't take very long to do it at all. Got the heat and the AC adjustment right here. Got a little bit of a compass out here too. Auto dimming mirror. Let's take a nice listen out here. That's the pièce de résistance for me, is how it sounds. It's a little bit harder to tell over video. Let's get a listen back here at the exhaust. Beautiful. I could listen to that all day, y'all. Here's another selling point. Gotta listen to it when it's a little more revved up and it has a little bit of acceleration to it. Show you those RPMs as well. Hop on back in. Light tap. Very nice and smooth RPMs. When it accelerates and when you're driving it, it's definitely different, and that's something I'm also going to show. But look at that. That is absolute art right there. I wish I had somebody to rev it while I was standing right there with the hood open, but it's just me today. For that final portion, just showing you how nice and smoothly it drives. Really easy to steer. Steering is absolutely buttery smooth. In any gear, forward or reverse, very smooth steering, very easy to back it up. Smooth acceleration, nice torque. I mean, it's just a whole package. All right, y'all, thank you so much for joining me on this vehicle highlight. Another last thing I wanted to denote is that tint on both the front and back is absolutely excellent as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Come check this out. Come check all our vehicles out. SteelCityMotors.com, 1011 Old Cedar Grove Road here in Moody, Alabama. We'll see you on the next one.